Hey guys, it's Jocelyn. Welcome back to my channel. Earlier in December, it was my mother's birthday, and since we could not throw her a party because we wanted to keep everybody around us safe with COVID still being around, we decided to do a weekend getaway to Philadelphia, and one of the stops we made was this beautiful magic garden in Philadelphia, the Philadelphia Magic Garden. We actually had planned this trip to go last summer, but then that's really when COVID really hit us. So we decided not to go and we held off, and we ended up going this year in December. I highly recommend that if you are in Philadelphia, you go check out this magic garden. Yes, it's small and you can see it really within probably an hour. You will be done with viewing everything. However, it's such a beautiful place. If you're into art, you will have so much appreciation for the amount of work that you can tell went into doing all of this artwork, mosaic, like a mosaic from head to toe that you're going to see throughout this whole video that I took. As for visitor information, the hours are Wednesday through Mondays, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. On Tuesdays, they're closed. And we booked our tickets online. I guess now with COVID, it's like you can't just walk in. So we had to buy tickets in advance. General admission, if you're a member, it's free. For adults, $15. For students with an ID, $12. However, they did not check the ID when we got there for my siblings. Seniors ages 65 and up, $12. Military, $12. Children ages 6 to 12 are $8. And children ages 5 and under are free. So most of the garden is wheelchair accessible, but there are a few places that have stairs, so keep that in mind. Now, I don't want to spoil everything for you. I want you to go learn the history for yourself, learn about the artist and what he did, why he did, and why this magic garden and this attraction is so important to the people of Philadelphia. But I can give you, a little bit of information to maybe persuade you more to go and visit. So first of all, Philadelphia's Magic Garden is a non-profit art environment and museum. And it was created by the artist Zagar. Now, literally non-profit, okay? There's a donation box. I donated some money, not a lot. I'm sure they get a lot of donations because it's still up and running, but they must appreciate any little thing, any little thing helps out. So when you go to the Magic Garden, you are going to see so many unconventional things that you wouldn't think would be art. Okay, like glass bottles of all different colors, bicycle wheels, random objects, tiles that were handmade, mirrors, like broken pieces of mirror. The whole place is like mosaic. The floor is mosaic, the walls are mosaic, the ceilings indoors are mosaic. So Isaiah Zagar is actually an award-winning mosaic mural artist, and you can find his artwork in over 200 public walls throughout the city of Philadelphia. He's originally from Philadelphia, but he was raised in Brooklyn. And then in the 90s, I believe, the early 1990s, he began working in vacant lots and working on all this mosaic that you see around the Magic Garden. And actually, if you walk on the side streets around the perimeter outside of the Magic Garden, you can see there are other little locations where there's mosaic on the walls. Right across the street from it on the side, a little parking garage full of mosaic. So this man started in one place, made his way around, and the Magic Garden takes up half a block. His artwork was heavily based on travels and interactions that he had with folk artists and other creators. And like I said, you can see his work elsewhere around Philadelphia. If you go to the Magic Garden, you can learn way more about everything that you're seeing here in this video and more in detail about the art. They actually offer public programs, guided tours, and educational programs such as community outreach, art exhibitions. There's adult programs like Twilight in the Gardens, where they provide live music as a BYOB and adult art activities and whatnot. If I lived in Philadelphia, I probably would be a member and I would go to more of these events. However, when I went at the time, I'm from out of town, and so all I could do was visit the garden, but it was beautiful. And I was satisfied with just the fact of me being there and visiting. Now, there's an inside location as part of the Magic Garden. And in here, it's heavily like Mexican art based, showcasing the artwork of other Hispanic families, such as the Aguilar family, the Garcia family, the Valencia family, and actually other individual artists such as Angelina Gonzalez Cruz Reyes and many others. Now, I will say, just as a heads up, that around the Magic Garden, there's a lot of artwork that displays the human body, male and female, shows private areas, and if you don't feel comfortable with seeing that, whether that's for yourself or for your family, or if you're bringing children, I'm just giving you a heads up that you will be seeing that there. There's also a small gift shop where you can find little art knickknacks. You can find puzzles and mugs that display portions of the museum. Also pins. I bought some pins and I bought a patch to put on a jacket. Everything is pretty reasonably priced. There's postcards, pencils, of course, pins. The pins were, I believe they were $2 each. The patch I bought, I want to say was $4 or $5. And everything else is pretty reasonably priced. The only thing that's a little bit more upcharged, I would say, is like handmade jewelry and handmade other figures. And it's not even that up price. It's affordable still, but if you are only interested in buying a small souvenir, that is also available. So I really enjoyed my time here. So did my family, but we're a bunch of artsy people, so we love to see these type of things in museums and whatnot. So if you're into that also, I think this would be such a great little trip to make if you're ever in Philadelphia, whether that's to taste the best Philly cheesesteak possible or visit somewhere else. Please make a pit stop here. You won't regret it. It's super nice. I'm pretty sure that in the summertime it would be 10 times better because the sun will be reflecting on all the mosaic pieces and mirrors and whatnot. But it was still beautiful during the winter. The only thing is that it was cold. So if you're gonna go, prepare yourself because majority of this place is outdoors. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, comment, share the video, and I will see you next time. Bye.